people? It's another wonderful day right here in the Gulf TV studios, and this is the Keep It Simple show. My name is Rukia Korobari. I have Tolu here in the house, and I have Jude Ojolakbe. Did I get that right?
Yes, yes. Kudos to you, top novel.
Yeah.
For the first time.
How are you guys doing?
I'm doing well.
Yeah.
And you, Jude, this is it a scoto? Like, it's actually looking nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Mm.
It's costly. So
you said what?
It's costly.
All right.
What's the brand name? What's the designer's name?
You want to know? Don't allow us to advertise, cheap advertisements.
But it's actually funny.
That is not one of these bend down celebrities.
No, we don't do cheap. We don't do cheap. We don't do cheap here.
You know me now.
So guys, what's up?
Yeah, I'm good. And Tolu's looking beautiful.
Exactly.
Take away.
Thank you so much. Lookie's not looking bad at all.
Thank you.
I heard you look like a queen-like style, as in.
Is it my hair?
Yeah, I like the class. Yes, I must say that. I'm very nice this morning. It resembles the one I used to do in my wedding.
So where is it now?
Yes, a friend of mine took it. Hope it's not the one that gave it to you.
No, it's not.
Yes, I'm serious.
But this whole idea of you gifting friends, what really means something
to you, or something.
I think the friend must really mean a lot to you.
Yeah.
For
No. I select friends, and there's something about friendship. About me. Anybody that I see that is my friend, and that person, friendship is relational. Let me put it that way.
Yeah.
If you have a friend that I do for you, don't do for me, that kind of person is not your friend. So I choose my friend. So that person have been doing stuff for me too. So I should be able to do exactly of something.
That's so kind of you. So kind of. Not everybody will do that. I mean, if I have a friend that would want me to give her something that I use on my wedding day, I don't know. It depends on what value I place on
What's
that.
What's there? See,
because people give out their wedding clothes.
Some people rent it out.
Exactly. Don't allow you to start telling something like because my wedding, now is like
no. For some persons it is. They pass it from generation to generation. Like
if it's supposed to be in the family, let's say like gems or jewelries or something like that, you definitely can't give it out. But I'm not a fan of giving out or borrowing my personal items. Some people like my personal wares, like your clothes, especially private stuffs. I don't like it. Like my glasses. This glass, can I give it to someone? Well, it's actually recommended. It's actually recommended, so I don't think I can give it to anyone if you don't have the kind of eye issues I'm having.
Advisable.
All right, so we'll go for a break right now, and I want to tell you that we have a very interesting topic that you would not want to miss. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back from that break. Well, it's to keep it simple, and today's topic is staying accountable in a relationship. How far can you go to stay accountable to a partner? When I say relationship, I mean courtship, not marriage. Just before the marriage, how far can you go? Like I said, or like my personal opinion is that I've been in situations, I've been in circumstances where my guy will be like, oh, look, you have to do this, you have to do that, and I'll be like, no. Oga, I can't do that, or you can't benefit this because we are not yet married. I'm not just talking about we're not just talking about sex. We know sex before marriage is bad. That's established. But there are some important things that some people would feel that, like for instance, some people just want to know everything you are doing. You just want to know everywhere you are going. You just want to know all your friends. You just want to have control over some important decisions in your life. Like probably you want to travel to another state, or you have another opportunity, and he is feeling like, oh, if you take this opportunity, it's going to cause a gap. Between, do you understand? So, and the person is like, oh, I don't want you to do that. But we are not yet married. I mean, you can't start making that decision for me. What do you think?
Hey, I don't know. I think it's really a very serious issue when we have to talk about accountability in relationship. But before I even say anything, the man here in our midst is married. We'll be able to pull, because I mean, he has been through it. Uki and I are not married, so there might be something that we may not understand yet, but I want to believe Jude has wealth of experience.
It's an honor.
So it would be nice if he, just
it's an honor.
launch the smoking for us. Yeah, but I actually still have one or two opinions to share, but let's have from Jude first.
Well, it's not easy to be married, I know.
So we know.
Let me fall first, like
we know. We know.
Well, on a lighter mood, well, like I said, accountability. I've always been saying it starts from courtship, even not when you're married. Okay, there is no man. The Bible tells us that there is no man who wants to build a house that won't first sit down, look at his or her cost. Okay, if the man look at his cost, okay, what are the things to do to build this house?
Yeah,
that is the essence of courtship before marriage. You must picture how your marriage will look like. If your marriage is looking like, for example, in courtship, now if you have a man that is always beating you, even when you are courting, knows that you will do more than that when you are married. Okay, now let me nail the nail at the head. Accountability, it's normal, but you must not abuse it. Accountability is something that must happen when you are in courtship.
Sure.
You must allow your partner to feel a sense of belonging. Now, accountability is also responsibility.
Yeah.
You understand now? I do say something that a man that dodges away from responsibility can never be responsible. Okay? A man that dodges away from responsibilities can never be responsible. Okay, now look at the Bible. Let me picture some things out. The Bible calls that whoever founded a wife,
it's a good thing.
not a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well.
Wait.
Sorry
now,
to cut you short. We are
I'm
not
going
talking
somewhere.
about wife
No,
now.
I know.
We're not talking about us.
Even right
but
away.
giving a wifely
That is where I'm going. That is where I'm going.
honor to a girlfriend.
Hello.
Or what's the word to use now?
That is the mistake I want to correct.
Or giving that honor to a guy. Imagine a guy asking a girl, "Oh, come to my house, come and cook, come and take care of me, blah blah." Because we are in a relationship.
That is accountability.
No. They feel that.
An example.
But we are named accountability now.
They feel that, oh, you should be accountable to me since we are about to go into a relationship, go into marriage. We have marriage in view. At least you should be able to take care of me. You should be able to cook my food. You should be able to come to my house, sweep.
No.
This is what our topic is all about. We're not talking about wives.
Do you know that you advisely said that accountability is responsibility?
Yeah.
So she just highlighted some responsibilities that some guys may feel that their wives or wife-to-be or girlfriends need to be doing as a form of they being responsible and accountable
now,
to them.
Let me tell you something. I make a statement before I go further. I said accountability is a must in every relationship, but it must not be abused. So that is an abuse of it, of that responsibility. That you come into my house now, sit down. You may cook and meet somewhere. Okay, maybe drop it at his workplace. Somewhere still
because you choose to.
That's responsibility.
But when it now becomes a demand, you must do it.
It's an abuse.
Do this.
You must know. No, let me land. You must know where to strike the balance.
How can I be, as a lady, be giving a guy that is not my husband the full everything that wife used to do?
Let me tell you. Not everything that wife used to do.
Apart from sex, but everything. I know. Let's put sex aside. Sex is not there. We are talking about every other thing.
No,
See,
there are some
every
exceptions.
other thing.
There are some
Okay.
exceptions.
Like what?
Like the issue is you cited that you coming, you sleeping over in a guy's house. Those are exceptions. Even if you don't have sex, people sit outside. They may be saying, what's he? Do you understand now? Okay, that means that when I was in a relationship, I'm about to get married. I stay close to where my wife is. But when I noticed that I'm about to get married, I decided to distance myself from where I did not sleep around that side again. Why? Because when people begin to say, kini, do you understand now? So those are part of the things you must be careful of.
Okay.
Even apart from being a Christian, normal norms. Then that does not stop. Okay, now when I was undergoing my marriage committee, they asked that counsel, have you eaten his food before? I said yes. Why not? Countless times. You must know all these things. You must know how you do. This is the person you'll be living forever and ever. So you've never for once cooked for your married
man. How many months now? About 4, 5, 6 months. Rookie, better learn. You are still forming some guests.
You are living. You want to believe it is an irresponsible woman.
On my part. See, calm down.
Wait, it's an irresponsible woman that will say, "I can't cook for you. You are not married."
Wait. Do you mean the fiance now cannot say that? We are not yet married, so you don't expect me to do those things. Wash his clothes.
See, do you know? Let me give you.
I think you are being biased.
No, I'm not.
I think you are being biased.
I'm going to say the other guy, the one for guys too.
Okay.
No,
let me
like
just
I said, there's an abuse for everything.
Let me lend my own 1 cent that I have to give on this issue. For me, accountability in relationship stems from mutual respect and trust that both of you share.
Thank you. Those are normal.
That is the foundation.
Those are the
I mean, if I'm going to be in a relationship with someone, it is because I trust him, it is because I respect him, and it is because I can actually I can be accountable unto him. Someone that I would not respect as much, someone that I don't trust, someone I doubt his character, his values, I will be shooting myself in the leg if I'm in a relationship with you. So I'm entrusting a part of my life to you. It is because I know you will be accountable unto me and I will be accountable unto you. So this thing is about stewardship. It's not about leader or someone is the head.
No, nobody is the head.
Both of us are serving each other here. Both of us are serving each other. So it is stewardship. We are being stewards unto one another. Hello. And it is based on many things. Now, we must have some common grounds on which we are. Like, we must be on the same level. If I don't trust you with money, if I don't trust you with girls, with ladies, like you are a woman rapper, you are always jumping from one person to the other, then I will be having insecurity issue. That is when I will call you and be saying, are you not done from the office? It is not closing hour. It should take you less than 1 hour to get home. So by now you should be home. If you are not home, so where are you? It is because of the fact that I have some issues with.
And they are still in a relationship.
And you're still in a relationship. So if I'm that kind of a lady that have trust issues because of the things I know that my guy do, and I begin to, monitor him up and down, the guy has the right to say, babe, I never even marry you. They give me rest of mind. So which kind of thing be that?
That's
for me,
abuse.
I would expect that he should be accountable unto me. He should let me know what he's doing. He should let me know what he's up to. But truly, that relationship already has issues from the beginning. Why? Because there are some things that are not be set straight. I won't be having that discussion with a guy that I trust, and he won't also be having that discussion with me if he truly loves me, if he truly cares for me, if he truly trusts me and respects me. So I want to just establish the fact that, see, accountability basically stems from trust and respect. Now let's have that. This issue of having to do some things, responsibilities as a lady. If you are in a dating relationship, you have been in courtship.
Now wait, please, before you go into that, I said something that accountability is a must.
It's very,
but
very
abuse
key.
of it is not good. There's already there will be a point of time, if you don't strike the balance, you begin to abuse. All what you have said, they are normal things that you must do. See, even let me tell you one thing again. It's not bad for you to ask. Maybe you expect your husband to be at home by 5, and you just assume that everything is right. No, there's nothing bad for you to still call.
And call.
Hello, hope not in my dear. Hope You understand now?
Yeah.
Oh, babe, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to have called you.
Yeah.
And even some guy will tell you that, oh, please,
Why didn't you call me since morning? Let me paint some scenarios for you. Why didn't you call me since morning?
Where have you been?
Where have you been? Why didn't you pick my call at the first ring? What's that?
That's that question that your partner
and
asks you.
No, it's so annoying.
So it has happened in the past.
It's annoying for me. I'm not your wife yet.
It's a recurring issue. That is why the lady will come confrontational.
Exactly.
And not only ladies, it can
even
be
the guys as well.
It can be the guy that is acting up like that.
Let me answer that question.
So you don't think I should be angry? I'm putting myself in that situation.
Yes, no,
it doesn't mean that that's what.
It doesn't mean that that's what we do.
Let me answer.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good. It's good so that people can learn from it. Now let me answer that question. Why don't you call me? Why don't you pick my call at the first ring? Now let me tell you something. Pele, you Bible say pele omanlago, omanlago.
What does that mean?
That is the way you present your words goes a long way. See,
what's this guy saying?
The way you present.
Okay, let me wait first.
Speaking in parables.
I'm speaking in parables. Okay.
For people that don't understand you,
that means that
I can't give any
the way you present, the way you present your words goes a long way. It determines how
you get feedback.
Or now, that question, if you have presented it normally, it's nothing still bad. But if you sound like as if, hey,
commanding tone,
then that would be bad. But I called earlier. Where are you? Hope nothing. Oh, sorry, I was. Don't allow us to just stamp things on it. See, many times my wife will just do something. I will just change it. I was like, oh, don't mind me, Jari. I'm understand now. Just to joke away with it. No, it's normal. It's normal. But if you start, no.
Okay,
I'm not on sit at all. I'm not on sit at all.
When this thing becomes a norm in the relationship,
when
it becomes an everyday meal that you have to eat.
Now, let me now tell you something. Once that person begins to use command tone, like every time, hey, what's rubbish? I called you, you didn't go. Then you should. That's the sense of courtship. See, it's not a must for you to enter into a courtship or a relationship and you assume that let me just manage it till when I marry. That's the essence for you to know yourself very well and cut off. Because times two of it will happen when you are married. If you still saying, don't you see I called? Even see when the man starts talking to you and start doing like this to you, know that when you marry, he will start blaming you. No.
Very true.
If a man starts like that, are you
all right?
Okay.
Are you all right?
No, it's a signal. I'm serious. It's a signal. Something is cooking. He's just calming himself down. There is something that you are in for it. So, but the rest, in fact, real accountability is not a must for your spouse to call you before you call. If you know you'll be late home and you know your normal time is 5 o'clock. Oh, babe, what's up? And please, I will be a little bit. Do you understand? Okay, now. Many of the times after work, I don't go home directly. My wife knows where I am. So if you want to do it for me, you just come to where I am directly. Because he knows that this is. So if there's something that work at my wife, it means that I'm looking. He knows where I am after work. I know after there I will be coming back home straight. That is accountability. Knowing that you can vouch for your wife. That is, who goes there? Okay, now an issue happened in our office, and she was like, she said, my husband cannot say that. No. No. It is because during courtship and everything, she has known the extent of what I can do.
So
that is accountability.
As we're having this discussion,
and like I said,
think of this whole accountability of a thing in another scenario. The whole essence of you having an accountability partner is for you to have someone that knows you well and can vouch for you, that can put their foot to the ground and say, no, this person, I know him, this is what he can do, this is what he cannot do. And a lot of times we have that. It's not just only between a man and a woman, husband and wife. We even have that between
even in workplace and
mentor and mentees,
among friends,
bosses, superiors and subordinates, and all of that among friends as well. So these things is just it's something we do on a daily basis. Our actions, our daily actions, the way we manage situations, the way we interact with people, all of this forms a kind of a character that people tag us with. This is this person's character, and I've come to know him as this person. So if there is any slightest change, I would want to pay close attention. That is that dude that just did that. I want to consider that because this is not a pattern of his action or his character. So if anything goes wrong, and I think it will be to your detriment, I will call your attention to that guy. You know they do like this before.
Exactly.
That means you are to a large extent, I am accountable for you because I'm watching out for you.
Exactly.
If you too, you notice that this way that I'm going is not good. I don't used to behave like this
before.
Who can I talk to that can help me, that can do like that can serve as a guardrails for me? You can go to a meeting. My friend, this is what I've been noticing. Like these are some traits I'm noticing I'm not cool with. Please, I want you to got my back. That is just accountability.
Sorry to cut you there. We need to go for a break right now. So we'll go for a break right now. We'll be back shortly with the same discussion. You're welcome back from that break. This is to Keep It Simple, and we are discussing staying accountable in a relationship. How far can you go to be accountable to a partner who is not, or who you're not yet married to? Actually, Jude and Tolu have actually spoken their mind. I know Tolu was the one speaking before we went for a break, right?
I was talking about the fact that we can have different dimensions to this whole accountability of a thing. That it doesn't necessarily have to be between just partners alone, but we can have different relationships where we have people that are accountable to the other and vice versa. But all in all, I'm just trying to say that this whole thing really dwells on the fact that you have someone that you've come to know, you've come to trust, you've come to respect, and you are always watching out for them, watching out for their good. And if there's any need for you to correct them or lead them on the right path, you don't hesitate to do that. So that's why it takes me back to my first statement the other time when I said it's all about stewardship.
Okay.
Serving both interests. So in relationship, we shouldn't be having discussion. Occasionally, it can come up, but we should not blow it out. We should not make mountain out of that moida. And so where are you? It is because now mistrust is already entering. But if
when you have controlling partners, we're talking about. We've not talked about that. We have partners that are really controlling.
You would have noticed it from the get-go, from the courtship. Now, if that is a deal breaker for you, it's your life. Nobody can leave it for you. If you think it's a deal breaker, you can't manage this kind of person.
Okay.
Take a step back.
What do you think?
Take a step back.
About
you having a controlling partner that wants to know everything about you and like it's suffocating you, just nickling the life out of you.
You just have to be. Don't always accountable.
Let's understand our question.
Okay.
The issue of controlling partner, that is aside. The one that will not get to your brain, that one is aside.
Okay.
You may be a controlling partner.
Just a thin line.
Okay, let's make it far because we're actually running out of time.
Okay, you can have a controlling partner and not really being at your tip, like every time.
Okay.
It's possible that once in a while because in every relationship the fun of it is one person to be more active than the other. That's just it.
Okay.
When both of them are active most of the time, nobody to cool yourself down. That is how you
basically you should have balance.
Even
if both of them are active, they are active in the right proportion.
Now let me now come about the issue of controlling. See, until we realize that nobody is controlling anybody here. That's just it. Though, according to the Bible, and you may be feminist, forget. The issue is still that husband is the head
a feminist too.
of the home.
I don't even know what
but listen.
Boyfriend is not the head of the relationship.
Not boyfriend.
That is what I am after. Everything we are talking about now, that's
yes, now wait.
Boyfriend, fiancé is not the head. As far as they have not paid.
That is what I'm saying.
Okay,
don't use boyfriend.
Whether is the girlfriend the head of the relationship.
Don't use boyfriend. When you use boyfriend, my head scatter.
Fiancé or fiancé.
If you use friend because
fiancé is not the head.
The man is the head of the home.
Hello ma.
That's what
we are not yet in a home, Jerry.
You know what? You must understand some terrain.
Exactly. You know, we are actually talking about relationships. I don't want us to make it husband and wife.
If you are not careful, if you abuse that, when you marry, you won't be able to trace your steps back. It's a fact. Okay, now for example, now if you have been saying, see your head during courtship, see your head. When you marry, that see your head will not leave your mouth.
And that will come up as you being
So when the guy is now talking, then you be like, hey, you're not like this before. Is it because you have now married me? Mm-hmm. So let that person talk now. That's something that the wife will do. That when we are caught, I will tell him, please. I will call her, not that I will shout. I don't like this. I don't like this. You know I'm saying this is for your own good. So that when I marry you and I start telling you I don't like you, you will say that
you have changed.
Exactly. This is who I am. Please, let's do this. Okay. If you have something that you think I should adjust to, let me know. Let us strike a balance. Mm-hmm. Okay, I can do this, I can't do this, I can do this. That's it from relationship. Let us strike a balance. Like I said again, that whoever found a wife, listen, wife and husband, listen. Okay. If really you want to marry yourself, you are not having a boyfriend, not having a girlfriend.
You're having what?
You must find
Please, let's bring it to a wrap. We're wrapping up right now.
You must become a wife. You must become a wife before you marry.
Really? Hello.
Wife is not a name. It's a responsibility.
No. See, we must break this thing. Who says you must be? Who says you must be a wife in a relationship? That's what I'm talking about. Hello. You can't be a wife as long as you have not done the real thing. You guys have not been joined together.
Exactly. That is what we are saying.
Which characteristic?
It's responsibility.
Okay, so what's your last word, please? Let's just run it up. Probably we'll have
people out there. Another
episode of
if
this.
You are still looking for partner, please don't look for girlfriend.
Okay. Look for 100 years material.
Whoever found a wife, that is it. I found a good thing. Wife has attributes. Wife material has attributes.
So why are you not talking about men?
So look, please.
Wait. I'm talking now. I want to strike the balance now. Being an husband is responsibility. You ladies also make sure you see us band in that person. You must see us band in that person before you marry. See, being an husband is not until you marry you. It is called responsibility. If you see a man that can't take care of you, forget.
You must be a husband before you marry. That is Jude's word. Please, Tolu, your word. We'll come back to this topic.
Okay, just in seconds, I would say that in any relationship you find yourself, if you know this person doesn't share your ideologies, doesn't share your values, those things that are deal breakers for you are things that he exhibits, then don't waste your time in the relationship.
Exactly.
But if you find out that, okay, there's a lot of compatibility, and if you work at it, this thing can actually lead to something really good, then learn to serve one another. And be open. Come as an open book. I think we did not really dwell on the fact that you saying everything about your past, you just opening up, sharing things. We did not reach that extent, but maybe in our next episode we could dwell on that. But I really want to just say that in any relationship you find yourself, you know this person really, tick those boxes that you set for yourself, then be ready to put in the work, like he had said, serve one another and be open. That's just what I would say.
All right, guys. To wrap it up, this is just the beginning of the episode. Because we are going to revisit this topic and we must break the table. Yeah. Jude said that you must be a wife and a husband before getting married. Because I don't understand that one. But then basically, thank you so much for joining us today. It has been really, really, really exciting. And even to Jude and Tolu, you guys really did a nice job. Join us same time tomorrow for another wonderful edition of the Keep It Simple Show. Have a nice day.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.